My husband's ex invited us to her wedding. By the end of the night, I realized she wasn't the threat to my marriage. My mom was. My name is Emma. I'm 28. My husband is Luke. He's 31. We've been married for 3 years, together for 6. We met at work, became friends, fell in love slowly and quietly. It wasn't fireworks and drama. It was grocery lists and inside jokes. The fireworks and drama came from someone else, his ex, Haley. I had heard about Haley early on and off for years. Big feelings, big fights, big breakup. By the time I came into the picture, they were done. No overlap, no cheating. But in my head, she was still the one before me, the template. And my mom never let me forget that. My mom, Linda, is one of those women who treats relationships like war stories. Never trust a man who still talks to his ex. If she's still in his contacts, she's still in his heart. You're never really the first choice, just the last one he landed on. Growing up, I heard those lines like lullabies. She was cheated on by my dad. Twice. One of the other women even showed up pregnant. So in her mind, there are 3 kinds of women: the naive idiot, the cheater, the one who leaves before it happens. She was determined I would be number 3. Things with Luke were actually solid. We had normal couple problems: chores, money, whose family to spend holidays with. Nothing extreme. No late night disappearing acts. No shady DNs. Haley was just a ghost name from his past. Until the envelope arrived. It was a thick, cream envelope with gold writing, addressed to Luke and Emma Carter. Luke opened it in the kitchen, standing by the sink. His eyebrows shot up. "Oh, wow," he said. "It's from Haley." My stomach did a little flip. Inside was a beautiful wedding invitation. "You're invited to celebrate the wedding of Haley and Mark." I felt froze on wedding of Haley. My brain went, she moved on. Why does that make me anxious? Why are we invited? Luke read the card and turned to me. "She's getting married. She invited us both," he said. "What do you think?" I tried to play it cool. "Do you want to go?" I asked. He shrugged. "Part of me does." We were a big part of each other's lives. It might be nice to just close that chapter properly, but only if you're comfortable. If not, I'll just send a gift and a congrats text. That felt honest. No secretive vibe, no excitement he was trying to hide. Still, my chest felt tight. "Let me think about it," I said. And like an idiot, I took the invitation to the one person least capable of being neutral, my mother. That night, I showed her the card. She read it slowly, lips pressed together. "She invited both of you?" Mom asked. "How thoughtful." The way she said thoughtful made it sound like calculated. "She's engaged," I said. "Maybe she just wants to be on good terms. People do that now." "People también se matan por amor, andan," she mumbled. Then in English again. "Listen, a woman doesn't invite her ex and his pretty young wife to her wedding for no reason. She wants to see how he reacts. She wants you to see what you took from her. It's a power move." I rolled my eyes, but it got inside my head anyway. "Luke said he's fine not going if it makes me uncomfortable," I told her. She snorted. "Of course he said that. Now if you say yes, he can pretend it was your idea." Classic. If you don't go, they'll talk behind your back about how insecure you are. She leaned in. "If you're smart, you go. You smile. You look amazing." And you watch them closely. That night, instead of thinking, "Do I want to go?" I thought, if I don't go, I look weak. If I do go, I can monitor them. Guess which voice sounded more like my mom than me? Twist number 1, I didn't RSVP. My mom did. A few days later, Luke asked, "Did you ever RSVP? The date's coming up." I frowned. "No, I haven't responded yet." He looked confused. "That's weird. Haley texted earlier saying, 'Glad you guys can make it. Can't wait to see you both.' I thought you accepted already." My heart dropped. I opened my email. In my inbox, "Thank you for your RSVP. 2 guests confirmed." I hadn't touched that website. Then I remembered something. The day después de enseñarle la invitación a mi mamá, she had said, "Let me see the card again. I want to check the date. My vision is terrible. I'll take a picture." I had left the envelope with her while I went to the bathroom. I clicked View Response Details. The RSVP had my email, and my full name typed in the Submitted By field. Mom knew my email and my password. She always had for emergencies. I stared at the screen. She had RSVP'd for us. When I confronted her, she didn't even deny it. "You said you were thinking about going," she said. "I just helped you decide." "You need to see them juntos con tus propios ojos. That wasn't your choice to make," I snapped. She lifted her chin. "I'm not gonna sit back and watch my daughter be played. I want you to have proof, one way or another. Then you don't spend 10 years wondering what they still feel." That word, proof, bothered me. Proof of what? I hadn't seen anything inappropriate from Luke, at all. But the decision was made. We were going. The weeks before the wedding were torture. My mom, sending me links to articles like Why Men Never Get Over Their First Love, reminding me that he and Haley had history you can't erase, insisting, watch his eyes, not his words. The eyes always tell the truth. To be fair, Luke tried his best. He showed me his texts with Haley. She had reached out months ago to say she was seeing someone new. He had answered kindly but briefly. She'd sent the invite. He'd said, "If we come, it'll be as a couple, Emma included." Nothing flirty, nothing nostalgic. Still, with my mom's commentary echoing in my brain, I started analyzing everything. If he smiled a little while reading her message, he's happy she reached out. If he sighed before replying, he's emotionally torn. None of that came from him. It came from the filter my mom had installed in my head. The wedding day arrived. I wore a dress my mom helped me pick. Flattering, but not too loud. "You don't want to look like you're trying too hard," she'd said. "But also, don't let her outshine you. You're the real prize, remember?" She even offered to come with us to the venue and then disappear, which I shut down immediately. "It's a wedding, not a spy mission," I told her. She just smiled in that way that meant she did think it was a mission. The venue was gorgeous, an old farmhouse turned event space, fairy lights everywhere. Haley looked stunning, elegant, calm, genuinely happy. When she saw us, she lit up and came over. "Luke, oh my God, hi," she said, hugging him briefly before turning to me. "You must be Emma. I've heard so many good things about you." She hugged me too. It didn't feel fake. Nothing about her body language screamed, "I want him back." She introduced us to her fiancé, Mark, who seemed nice, normal, slightly nervous. We made small talk. How long they'd been together, how work was, how life had moved on. Honestly, it felt okay. But later, when I went to the bathroom and texted my mom a quick, "We're here. She seems nice, actually." She replied, "Claro. They always seem nice. Watch the little things. Who he looks at during speeches. Who he touches without noticing. Who he dances with when he thinks you're not paying attention." I slipped my phone back into my clutch, and suddenly everything became a test. Twist number 2. My mom wasn't just watching from a distance. During cocktail hour, I was chatting with someone from Haley's side when I glanced toward the corner of the room, and my heart nearly stopped. My mom, standing near the entrance, pretending to look at the decor. Wearing a dress I'd never seen before. She was actually there. I excused myself and walked over fast. "What are you doing here?" I hissed. She smiled like this was normal. "Relax, I'm just observing. You said it yourself, public event, right? I'm not sitting at a table with you. Think of me as extra eyes." "Mom, this is crazy." "What's crazy," she said quietly, "is ignoring patterns. I wasted years dizendo no é nada. I won't let you fazer o mesmo." She blocked my path as I tried to walk away. "I already saw one thing," she added. When she was doing photos with guests, he leaned in when it was his turn. The way he looked at her, diferente. I snapped. "It was a camera pose," I said. He literally said, "Congrats, you look great," and stepped aside. She shook her head. Você não enxerga. I do. I walked back to our table, burning inside. All night. I kept looking over my shoulder, noticing her in the background. At the bar, near the dance floor. Disappearing and reappearing like a very nosy ghost. Luke didn't see her at first. When he finally did, his jaw clenched. "Is that your mom?" he whispered. I wanted the earth to swallow me. "She wasn't supposed to be here," I said. "I swear I didn't invite her." Twist number 3. The bride had receipts from before the wedding. After dinner, while Luke was in the bathroom, Haley came and sat next to me. She looked hesitant. "Can I ask you something kind of awkward?" she said. My stomach tightened. "Sure." She glanced toward the back of the room, where my mom was pretending not to watch us. "Is that woman your mother?" Haley asked. "Linda?" I froze. "Yes. Why?" She took out her phone. "Because she's been messaging me for months." Haley opened her Instagram DMs and scrolled up. I saw my mom's profile picture. And messages like, "Hi, I'm Emma's mom. I know you dated Luke before. Be honest with me. Do you still have feelings for him? I need to know what kind of man my daughter married. If he ever tried anything with you after marrying her, you can tell me. I won't blame you." My ears were ringing. There were voice notes too. In one of them, my mom's voice. "I just think first loves never really end. If he still writes you, I'd want to know. She trusts him too much." Haley hit pause. "For the record," she said, "Luke has never tried anything with me since you two got together. We stayed friendly on social media. That's it. When I messaged him about my engagement, he congratulated me and immediately mentioned you." She sighed. "I invited you both because I genuinely wanted to be mature about it. I thought it would be healing to see each other happy with other people. But your mom, she sent me 3 messages the week before the wedding asking if we still had chemistry." My cheeks burned with shame. "I'm so sorry," I whispered. "I had no idea she was contacting you." "I figured you didn't," Haley said gently. "But she also sent me this. Another screenshot. A text from my mom. I already know he still has feelings for you. I can see it. I just need you to help me prove it to Emma." My hands started shaking. My mom didn't just think Luke would betray me. She was actively trying to create a betrayal. Or at least the idea of one. Haley put her phone away. "Look, I'm not your enemy," she said. "I'm honestly happy he's with someone kind. But you need to know what she's doing behind your back. It's not about me. It's about control." I found my mom near the restroom hallway. "We're leaving," I told her. "Now." She looked offended. "Already? The night is just getting interesting." "I saw your messages to Haley," I said, voice shaking, asking her to prove that Luke still has feelings, telling her you know he'll cheat. "What is wrong with you?" Her face changed. Shock, then anger. "So now you're believing her over me?" Mom snapped. "Did she show you every message or sol que la quis?" "She showed me enough," I said. "You've been meddling in our marriage for months. Writing to his ex, RSVP'ing for us, stalking the wedding like some undercover cop. For what?" She folded her arms. "For you," she said. "So you don't wake up with 3 filhos and un marido traidor like you. You should be grateful." That word again. Grateful. Grateful that you're trying to make me paranoid? Grateful that you'd be happier if my marriage failed just so you could say, "I told you"? I shot back. Her eyes flashed. "You think he's different porque ainda não teve oportunidade?" she said. "Hoje estou aqui para ver o que ele faz quando a oportunidade aparece." I shook my head. "The only person creating opportunities is you." Luke came up behind me then, seeing my face. "We're going," he said simply. "Now." We thanked Haley and Mark quickly, apologized, and left early. In the car, the silence was thick. Finally, he said, "If you want to be mad at me for ever dating her, I get it, but I need you to understand something. Your mom is not neutral. She's not just worried. She's acting like our marriage is a crime scene, and she's trying to plant evidence." I knew he was right. I just didn't know what to do with that truth. Twist number 4, my mom had a whole narrative already written. A week later, my aunt, my mom's sister, called me. "Are you all right?" she asked. "Yeah, why?" I responded. She hesitated. "Your mom's been telling everyone that Luke obviously still has something with the ex. And that you're in denial," my aunt said. She said she saw it with her own eyes at the wedding. My stomach flipped. "We barely spoke to Haley," I said. "What is she talking about?" My aunt sighed. "You know how she is. She's been replaying her own story with your dad on top of your life. She keeps saying, 'I'm not going to let Emma be blind like I was.'" Then she added quietly, "But there's a difference between warning and poisoning." That sentence stayed with me. I went back to therapy, alone this time. Told the therapist everything. The RSVP I didn't send, my mom showing up uninvited, the messages to Haley, the way she was already casting me as the poor betrayed wife before anything had actually happened. My therapist asked, "What do you know to be true about Luke outside of your mother's voice?" I thought about it. He had always shown me his phone without hesitation. He had never hidden his past with Haley. He checked in on my feelings constantly leading up to the wedding. He was the one who said, "We leave the second you feel weird." And then there was my mom. I'm logging into my accounts, speaking to strangers about my marriage, pushing me toward a story where I end up abandoned just like her. For the first time, I let myself think. What if the real betrayal isn't Luke maybe someday cheating? What if it's my mom never trusting me enough to live my own life? I decided to draw a line. I invited my mom to meet me at a cafe, public place, neutral ground. When she sat down, she launched in immediately. "So, já viu como ele fala dela? Deu pra perceber?" "Mom," I cut in. "Stop. I need you to listen." I told her I knew about the messages, the RSVP, the gossiping with family. "You're trying to protect me from reliving what you went through," I said. "I get that. But you're also trying to turn my marriage into a rerun of your worst nightmare. That's not protection. That's projection." She scoffed. "Projection? Look at you, using terapia words now. Very impressive." "I'm serious," I said quietly. "I'm setting a boundary. My relationship with Luke is between me and Luke. You don't contact his ex. You don't log into my accounts. You don't attend events uninvited. You don't talk about our marriage to the whole family. If you cross those lines again, I will step back." Her eyes filled with tears. "So you're choosing him," she said. "Just like eu escolhi teu pai. And look how that ended." I swallowed. "I'm choosing me," I said. "I'm choosing not to live permanently in your fear. Either you learn to support me without trying to run my relationship, or you watch it from a distance." She didn't like it at all. But for once, I didn't back down. Now, months later, I can say this. Luke and I still argue, still annoy each other, still forget trash day and burn dinner. But we're working on our issues, not on my mother's trauma. Haley and I, we follow each other on social media now. Sometimes we like each other's posts. Nothing deep, just two adults who once shared a person and now share basic respect. My mom and I are complicated. We talk less about my marriage, more about her own life. When she starts with, "You know, men," I gently say, "Mom, that's your story, not mine." Sometimes she hangs up annoyed. Sometimes she sighs and changes the subject. Either way, that feels healthier than letting her sit in the front row of my relationship with a red flag in each hand. So if you listened this far, I really want your honest opinion. If your husband's ex invited you both to her wedding and you found out your own mother RSVP'd for you behind your back, showed up to the wedding to watch him slip, and secretly messaged his ex trying to prove he still had feelings, would you see her as a protective mom? Or as someone quietly sabotaging your marriage so her old story doesn't die?